YoungBoy Future beef is about to get deadly. I'm not going to lie to you. Some of the biggest shooters from Atlanta are now picking sides between Future's Taliban gang and YoungBoy's Never Broke Again.
No.
10 minutes before you decide.
Take 10 minutes before I decide. 1, 2, 3. They say, oh, I'm stupid as. You flop with your bitch. I ain't letting you slide. They better not get into the fuck you old ass bitch. You one of my antique cars, nigga. Fuck you. You thought you was gonna count me out too.
Basically, why some of the biggest killers in Atlanta are actually more loyal to YoungBoy than they actually are to Future. And I'm serious.
Nah, quit, officer. Oh my God, I ain't responding none of them chairs no more. Tell them, nigga. Give me fuck all them dead nigga.
I don't think there's any rapper that has influenced culture and music more than Future over the last decade. I think Drake has inspired a lot of people. Just inspired. I don't know if there's influence though. Drake's style is so unique that it's hard to sound like Drake. For better or worse, I can find a million Future clones all around the world.
That bag I had these bitch ass nigga go sell their whole catalog to catch up. Man, fuck.
Future has officially spoken out after NBA YoungBoy appeared to fire direct shots at Future, and now the entire hip-hop world is locked in on the drama. What seemed like just another social media back and forth quickly exploded into one of the biggest rap headlines of the year, and you won't believe how fast everything escalated. The situation kicked off when YoungBoy shared a series of Instagram posts on the exact same night Future dropped his 10th studio album, shifting attention away from the music and straight on to the growing tension between the two stars. Then the story took an unexpected turn after what looked like an apology suddenly vanished just hours after it was posted, leaving fans questioning what really happened behind the scenes. Moments later, another message surfaced, and many people believed it delivered an even stronger statement than the first. Before long, Future responded in his own signature style, and that reaction instantly sent fans, fellow artists, and media outlets into non-stop debate.
He's bigger than Hov.
Yeah, he is.
He feels that.
Way bigger. Like, there's consistent music from him that didn't chart. That is a huge records that people like love and appreciate that.
A regular I don't give a fuck about how many times you went #1. It's a lot of niggas who you really can't tell them Future ain't bigger than Drake. Really? On God. I used to think.
Nah, your son and dog. You act like you want to fuck your old ass, man. You stay out. That's your second time doing that pussy ass shit.
You're crazy.
SATs? No SATs? Oh, he took his 3 times. No, twice, right?
No, I took it 1 time.
You took it once?
Yeah.
Oh, and you passed that much, right? Yeah. And you tried to get on here and lie like you NBA YoungBoy, a dumbass. So no offense, NBA YoungBoy. I love you and your mama, but I'm just saying you gonna sit on here and act like you cheated on your SAT when the real people who took SATs know you can't cheat on no SAT because everybody got a different test. So the people that when you try to act like you was a dumbass, like I just cheated on a person next to me. The people who really took
But here's the part that a lot of people seem to be missing, and it completely changes how this situation looks. Based on the timeline and everything that's been shared publicly, this tension didn't suddenly begin just because Future released a new album. Many fans are convinced the issues between these two artists have been brewing behind the scenes for a long time, making every new post and reaction feel far more significant than it normally would. That's exactly why this story has taken over social media, with people analyzing every comment, every response, and every public move in an attempt to piece the entire puzzle together.
Your son and dumbass bitch. You act like you want nigga to fuck your old ass, man. You stay out. That's your second time doing that pussy. Hey, you wanna know a little fun fact? Hey, ex Neville, what they used to say under that feather on her face, boy? They used to say Kentrell. Hey, your son a dumbass, stop playing on me, ho. I don't get no fuck about nothing. Talking about two bitch kick me, nigga. All y'all niggas. And the other bitch better not flop tonight, man. All y'all niggas. But nigga, know how this shit'll go down play with me, man. Fuck all y'all. Your mama and your hoes, nigga.
In this video, we're breaking down the complete timeline using verified facts, public statements, and everything that's unfolded so far. while separating what's been confirmed from the internet rumors. By the time we reach the end, you'll have a much clearer understanding of why this has turned into one of the most talked about rivalries in hip-hop throughout 2026, and why so many fans are waiting to see what happens next, because the biggest twist may not have happened yet.
Boy dissing us.
You still entertaining broke conversation?
What we do?
What are you talking
Me
about?
and you, they say he dissing us.
You need to get off the chat. Bye, Carlissa.
Before we dive deeper into this story, you need to understand why Future's name carries so much respect and influence throughout the rap industry. Born Navadius Wilburn in Atlanta, Georgia, he built a career that completely transformed the modern trap sound and left a lasting mark on an entire generation of artists. Rising out of Atlanta's legendary music culture, Future crafted a signature style that blended emotional melodies with gritty, street-driven storytelling, creating a blueprint that countless artists would later follow in their own careers. His influence has earned praise from some of the biggest names in music, including Drake, The Weeknd, and many other successful artists who have openly acknowledged the impact he's had over the years. Future didn't just make hit records, he helped reshape the sound of mainstream hip-hop, and that's exactly why his presence in the culture has remained impossible to overlook. Beyond his influence, his commercial success has been just as remarkable, with multiple chart-topping albums, billions of streams, sold-out tours, and one of the strongest catalogs in today's rap scene. That level of respect is exactly why any public conflict involving Future instantly becomes headline news, and this latest situation is no exception.
No.
10 minutes before you decide.
Take 10 minutes while I decide. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Oh, I'm stupid as. You flop with your bitch. I ain't letting you slide. They better not get to the fuck you old ass bitch. You one of my antique cars. Fuck you. You thought you was gonna count me out too.
When someone with that kind of influence gets pulled into a public feud, every word is dissected, every social media post turns into breaking news, and every response sparks an entirely new round of debate. That's exactly why this story has escalated so fast, and why so many fans are convinced there's a much bigger story unfolding behind the scenes than what first appeared on the surface.
You know what I'm saying? First, we gotta say, tell the world, we gotta say happy birthday, Culture. It's the 10th, man. We gotta wish Baby Culture happy birthday.
I just commented happy birthday, Culture.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, my brother. She gonna see this. I appreciate that.
I know, I really can't cry this bitch, though, because I really don't like how you just got on my ass, you hear me?
Yeah, man, we pushing the money, and you know what I told you. You know what I mean? Don't get you out your body. You know what I mean? We solid. We do what's right for our family. You dig? At the end of the day.
No, on some G shit. I gotta stop that getting emotional shit. Cause I really let some other pussy ass shit hurt me. And that's what really got me back on this bitch. When I was tripping, I have been doing great, bitch. You right though. And I thank you for that. I apologize to you and I apologize to them too.
Yes, sir.
It's all good.
It's all good.
You right.
It's all good. We living. God is good.
I flashed out. I'm tripping. I flashed out.
We ain't doing that no more. We getting to it. We happy right this month. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
Real shit. We ain't gonna get up out our body.
You in Norway?
I'm in Norway.
That's where my main home at.
That's why I called you, bitch. I thought you was around the way.
I love you, bitch. Hey, I'm sorry. Say, ooh, I flashed out. You got me feeling like right now. I flashed out. That wasn't got.
It's all good, man.
I let some.
It's all good.
And it got me back going. I gotta let it go. I love you, bitch. Happy birthday, Coach.
I love you, bitch.
Future's career numbers alone make it easy to understand why his name commands so much respect throughout the music industry. He has collected 11 #1 albums on the Billboard 200, placing him among the most successful chart-topping artists of this generation. On top of that, more than 217 of his songs have landed on the Billboard Hot 100, proving just how consistently he has remained at the highest level year after year. His impact stretches far beyond streaming statistics as well. In 2026, he appeared alongside Tyler during the FIFA World Cup opening ceremony, adding yet another milestone to an already iconic career. Before that, he teamed up twice with Metro Boomin on We Don't Trust You and We Still Don't Trust You in 2024, and both projects debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200. Very few artists have managed to stay this relevant across multiple eras of hip-hop, but Future has continued doing exactly that. Rather than chasing trends, Future kept evolving his sound while never abandoning the style that made him one of rap's biggest stars in the first place. Every new album instantly becomes a major event because fans expect him to bring something fresh, and that kind of consistency is incredibly rare in today's music industry. Whenever people debate the greatest Atlanta rappers of this generation, Future's name is almost always near the very top of the conversation. That's exactly why the timing of everything made this entire situation feel even more explosive. On June 25th, Future officially announced The Real Me, boldly calling it the album of the century on X, while revealing a July 10 release date. Expectations skyrocketed almost immediately. The entire hip-hop world was watching his every move. And then, NBA YoungBoy stepped into the spotlight, shifting the conversation away from the album itself and toward a rapidly growing public feud that nobody saw coming.
Been through this shit my whole life, lit boy. Come on, I'll tell you where I'm at. I'll meet you at the studio in about. I will fuck out you. That's on my daughter's AI. You a lit boy. I remember you. You was a hoe. You know to cry. Say, I ain't dead. Serving over, man. I don't smoke cigarettes. You bitch ass. I ain't pop a pill going on, man. I ain't smoke a cigarette in a month. Man, stop all that pussy ass drug this and addict that. Bring your gangsta ass here. Come anywhere I'm at and watch. And that tell me a lot about you than people. Like, I ain't no gangsters. That's why y'all can walk around the states like that. Say, Pluto ain't no gangster. Dude don't run around without security, especially not more than me. My boy, I just watch y'all. I just watch the world. It glorifies the most pussy and dummy shit that ever went on I ever seen in my life. Man, I can't even name. Y'all don't even know this boy for 5 songs. Y'all don't even know this man for 3 songs. Man. And y'all literally like going and find some pussy ass shit that was done. Like, man, you'll never trick me out of my position, man. I never let you, nobody else. And we ain't going no chopper for chopper with no, cause we don't play like that. We cap rappers, we ain't built like that. We ain't no murders, we ain't no none of that. It's good though. It ain't no beef, I don't want no problem with y'all. I'll fight you if you want to. And I just want the picture roll out. But that whole ass shit he do behind the scenes. It's good though.
Side stands NBA.
Standing opposite Future is NBA YoungBoy, whose real name is Kentrell Gaulden, a Baton Rouge, Louisiana native with one of the most unpredictable journeys in modern hip-hop. From childhood, he faced serious hardships, including a major neck injury that could have changed the course of his life. He became a father at only 16, celebrated his first Billboard 200 #1 album before turning 20, and later secured another chart-topping project while navigating high-profile legal issues. Even through all the setbacks and pressure, he never slowed down, continuing to release music while growing one of the most passionate and loyal fan bases in the rap game. By January 2026, reports claimed YoungBoy had become the most RIAA-certified rapper ever, reaching an astonishing 126 certifications and moving ahead of several legendary names in hip-hop. Achieving that milestone at just 26 years old made the accomplishment even more extraordinary. His Never Broke Again supporters have built a reputation for backing him through every album, every obstacle, and every major headline. His YouTube viewership regularly rivals and often surpasses some of the biggest artists in the business, showing just how powerful and committed his audience really is. Without relying heavily on radio airplay or the traditional music industry machine, YoungBoy created a massive independent brand that many artists only dream of building. That's why whenever he speaks, posts, or gets involved in a public situation, the entire hip-hop community pays attention. And this latest controversy has only added more fuel to the fire.
If Sharonda don't play, she might beat my ass. She don't play about her son, honey. I'm scared. They say NBA be getting people. I'm scared. I'm reading these comments about the shit myself. I love NBA YoungBoy though.
Why the fuck you keep saying his name? Now you gonna say something more crazy about your ass.
Was he good?
Huh?
Was it good?
Oh my god.
Jonathan, can you call NBA YoungBoy and tell him I'm sorry? I did not mean to say that.
Say what?
You know how I get all worked up. I said he didn't graduate. But I wasn't even, my mind just was going too fast. Can you please call him and tell him I'm sorry?
Yeah, I'm calling him.
Please, because I did not mean that. I love him and his mama. Thank you.
By the middle of 2026, NBA YoungBoy appeared to be enjoying one of the strongest runs of his career. He had already released Slime Cry, a massive 30-track project featuring artists like Jelly Roll and Burna Boy, giving fans another packed album filled with new music. He also completed the successful Ma, I Got a Story run, proving once again that his fan base remained incredibly loyal and fully behind him. Outside of music, his personal life was moving in a new direction as well. After receiving a federal pardon from President Donald Trump that cleared the legal matters connected to Louisiana and Utah, YoungBoy was finally able to leave those cases behind and focus on the future. And he wasn't finished making moves. He introduced his own production company, 38 Films, with the goal of telling stories on his own terms instead of depending on anyone else to shape his vision. From the outside, it looked like everything was falling perfectly into place. He had his freedom, major commercial success, industry recognition, and complete control over his creative path. But as we've seen time and time again with artists living under the spotlight, social media never stops creating new headlines out of every move they make. And that's the moment where this entire story starts taking a turn that very few people expected.
RB for that apology though. He's a good guy. We knew that already though. That wasn't a fun fact. Did you guys see? See Carlissa though. Hey, shout out to Carlissa though. She's crazy.
Even with all of that success surrounding him, the conversation online slowly shifted away from his music and toward a growing rivalry that many fans believed had been developing for months. The tension with Future didn't suddenly begin because of one album release or a single Instagram post. Based on the public timeline, the friction appeared to have started well before that night. And once you look back at those earlier moments, it's much easier to understand why this became one of the biggest talking points in hip-hop. Many fans point to February 8, 2026 as the moment everything truly started, after YoungBoy posted a bold challenge on X that immediately grabbed the rap world's attention. He wrote, 15 songs each, loser never raps again, making it clear he believed his catalog could compete with anyone's. The post spread rapidly, and Versus TV added even more fuel by asking fans who should face YoungBoy in that kind of battle. Almost instantly, social media was flooded with suggestions. Names like Gucci Mane, Lil Wayne, and Kodak Black were thrown into the discussion, but one name kept appearing more than any other: Future. Many fans argued that if only solo records counted, with no collaborations or group projects included, Future had one of the few catalogs strong enough to challenge YoungBoy's. As those conversations gained momentum, YoungBoy publicly rejected the comparison, making it clear he didn't believe Future belonged in that matchup. That response sparked another wave of debate, with fans from both sides passionately defending their favorite artist. Future, however, took a completely different approach. He stayed silent on X, ignored the comments on Instagram, and continued focusing on his own career. That silence quickly became a story of its own, because fans interpreted it in completely different ways. Some saw it as confidence, others viewed it as refusing to entertain unnecessary drama, while many believed saying nothing only made the tension between the two artists feel even more obvious. Several fans and industry commentators argued that Future's silence spoke louder than any response ever could. Since he never publicly acknowledged the challenge, many interpreted that as proof he simply had no interest in engaging with the situation. Others believed he was doing nothing more than staying locked in on his own career instead of feeding online drama. Whatever the real reason may have been, the lack of a response became its own headline, and that only pushed the conversation even further across social media. According to several hip-hop commentators, that moment may have planted the first real seed of frustration that slowly grew over the following months before everything finally exploded around Future's album release. To understand why so many people see it that way, you also have to look at the completely different paths both artists have taken in the music business. Future spent years building relationships inside the traditional industry system, working closely with major labels, radio stations, top producers, and some of the biggest names in hip-hop. Those connections, combined with an incredible run of successful projects, helped keep him at the center of mainstream rap for well over a decade. YoungBoy's journey, however, has looked completely different. Instead of relying heavily on radio support or major label promotion, he built his audience through non-stop releases, direct fan engagement, and an internet-first strategy that allowed him to grow on his own terms. That contrast between their careers has become one of the biggest talking points whenever fans compare the two artists, making every public interaction feel far more meaningful. YoungBoy has also spoken publicly on multiple occasions about wanting greater recognition for everything he believes he has accomplished in music. Through interviews and social media posts, he has expressed frustration that his achievements don't always receive the same level of attention as some of his competitors' peers. His supporters regularly point to his streaming numbers, certifications, and loyal fan base as proof that he deserves to be mentioned alongside the biggest names in hip-hop. Because of that background, some fans believe Future's announcement of The Real Me, along with confidently calling it the album of the century, may have landed differently for YoungBoy, especially with so much industry attention surrounding the rollout. There is no confirmed evidence that Future intended those comments as a message toward YoungBoy, or that he was trying to disrespect him in any way. What is publicly documented is that by the night of July 9th, the frustration YoungBoy had expressed over time appeared to become focused on Future. One thing that has always remained consistent throughout YoungBoy's career is the way he communicates directly with his fans whenever emotions are running high. Whether he's excited, frustrated, or responding to criticism, he's often turned to social media to share exactly what's on his mind in real time. Live streams, quick posts, and instant reactions have become a major part of how he responds to important moments, which is why fans closely monitor his accounts whenever a new controversy begins. Longtime supporters know one thing about NBA YoungBoy. When something is on his mind, he usually says it immediately instead of waiting for the emotions to cool down. Over the years, that approach has created a well-known pattern where many of the biggest moments in YoungBoy's personal and professional life have unfolded in front of millions through social media. Fans have seen him call out other artists late at night, open up about personal frustrations during live streams, and post messages that spread across the internet within minutes. In several situations, he later walked back those statements or explained that his mindset had changed. Because of that history, longtime followers have learned to pay close attention whenever he suddenly becomes active online. His tone can shift quickly, with one post sounding intense and confrontational, while another shared shortly afterward reveals a completely different mindset. That isn't meant as criticism, it's simply a pattern reflected throughout his public activity over the years. YoungBoy has even acknowledged in previous interviews that emotions have sometimes influenced the way he responds publicly, including conversations during an Offset live stream where he admitted reacting in the moment had occasionally led to decisions he later wished he had handled differently. That history became especially important once everything started unfolding in July, because fans who knew his past immediately recognized a familiar pattern. The only thing that truly surprised people was how fast everything escalated and how dramatically the situation changed from one post to the next. On the night of July 9th, just hours before Future officially released The Real Me, YoungBoy uploaded an Instagram video that instantly grabbed the attention of the entire hip-hop community. He never mentioned Future by name directly, and that detail is important. Even so, because Future was the biggest artist releasing an album that night, many fans and media outlets believed the message was aimed at him. Within minutes, clips from the video spread across social media, while major hip-hop outlets like All Hip Hop, Hot 97, and Hot New Hip Hop quickly began covering the story. Millions watched the clip as debate exploded across nearly every platform. According to public reports, YoungBoy questioned the excitement surrounding the upcoming release and made it clear he didn't believe the project would live up to the massive hype. His remarks were delivered with confidence and emotion, making them impossible for fans to ignore. The timing only made the moment even bigger because Future's album rollout was happening in real time, meaning every new post instantly became part of the conversation surrounding one of the year's biggest releases. Whether people sided with YoungBoy or defended Future, one thing became obvious almost immediately. The spotlight had shifted away from the music itself and onto an unexpected public clash between two of rap's biggest stars, and social media couldn't stop talking about it. No matter how you look at it, that first public shot completely changed the conversation overnight. Whether YoungBoy's comments came from raw emotion, careful timing, or a combination of both is something only he truly knows. What is certain is that fans across the hip-hop world immediately started waiting to see what would happen next. Then, on July 10, while Future's The Real Me was officially rolling out, another unexpected moment completely changed the direction of the story. YoungBoy joined an Instagram Live with Offset, and the atmosphere was nothing like most people expected. Instead of adding more fuel to the fire, Offset approached the conversation calmly, speaking from his own experiences with fame, controversy, and the pressures of the music industry. He encouraged YoungBoy not to let emotions control his public reactions, and viewers could tell the message seemed to connect. During the live stream, YoungBoy openly admitted he had been emotional leading up to his Instagram post and acknowledged that he reacted in the heat of the moment. He even said he had been crashing out and recognized that he needed to think more carefully before responding publicly. He also thanked Offset for taking the time to reach out and talk with him. Then came the moment that caught almost everyone by surprise. YoungBoy publicly apologized to Future during the live stream, making it clear he wanted to move forward instead of continuing the conflict. Because public apologies are rare in situations like this, especially from artists known for standing their ground, the moment instantly became one of the biggest stories in hip-hop. News outlets covered it, social media exploded with reactions, and many fans believed the issue had been resolved almost as quickly as it had started. But that wasn't the end of the story. Just hours after that apology, YoungBoy returned to Instagram and the mood shifted once again. This time, he directly tagged Future and shared another series of posts that reignited the entire conversation. The new messages were far more confrontational than what viewers had just seen during the live stream, leaving many fans wondering what could have changed so quickly. According to public reports, YoungBoy criticized Future personally, questioned the success of the album, and made it clear through his posts that he was still frustrated. Those updates immediately erased the sense of peace many people believed had been reached earlier that day, sending social media right back into non-stop debate. As things stand now, fans continue watching closely to see whether this situation eventually cools off, or if another major chapter is still on the way. One thing is undeniable: this rivalry has kept the entire hip-hop world talking, with every post, live stream, and response turning into headline news almost instantly. As always, it's important to separate confirmed facts from online speculation and wait for new developments before jumping to conclusions. If anything else happens, you can count on the entire rap community to be paying close attention. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more in-depth coverage of the biggest stories in hip-hop, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video so you don't miss the next update. And now, we want to hear from you. Drop your opinion in the comments below. Do you think this was simply a case of emotions taking over, or is there a much bigger story unfolding behind the scenes?